As of today, the BYD Seal has been communicated to be delayed. BYD EV Direct importer seems to be on target to open the books to drivers who want to pre-order Seal within months, though with a 2-month delay, a potential customer has been told. Obviously, we know that pre-order would start as soon as possible, as the importer now opens the book to drivers who want to pre-order the BYD Seal EV. The wait is yet to be over. Welcome to our channel. Join us as we give you all the details you need to know about the pre-order date set for the BYD Seal electric vehicle. It was initially programmed to launch in Australia alongside the extended range option, with the date slated for July earlier this year. This has since been postponed to August or September for the extended range and November or December for the standard range. I don't know how the customers would feel about this. Definitely they have a good reason for pushing it. The Seal electric sedan promises to be an aggressive rival to the Model 3. They are already demonstrating a popular EV model in the carmaker's home market of China, with the brand taking more than 60,000 pre-orders since it launched in May. Distribution to the first customers is set to commence within weeks. From a relevant and genuine source, we got informed that Seal pre-orders would open by October, with first deliveries slated for March. From an email sent to customers and shared to the BYD Atto EV owners group on Facebook, the company said the more expensive extended range variant was being concentrated on for the Australian market. Unfortunately, we have received advice from BYD in China that the production of the standard range Atto 3 vehicles will not commence until estimated mid-October, with delivery to Australia scheduled to start in November to December. That was what the letter stated. It was further stated by the BYD Seal owners that this is due to the high volume production requirements of the extended range option. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. EV Direct claims approximately 90% of customers have pre-ordered the extended range version. Standard range customers who received responses from EV Direct earlier this week can change to an extended range model in the same color while retaining their place in the queue. It was said that buyers who choose to steer clear of the delay by opting for the extended range are likely to receive their vehicle within the next 2 months, according to EV Direct. Those yet to join the queue for a BYD Atto 3 should expect delivery of the extended range before Christmas or between December 2022 and January 2023 for the standard range if ordered recently. And though it has not yet been officially confirmed by EV Direct, it is likely that in Australia the Seal will follow the Atto 3 naming convention, although Atto 4 is a likely contender. Meanwhile, the BYD Seal has been tagged as a rival to the Model 3, and it will be price rather than performance that it will compete on. According to a post seen, 3 different variants of the BYD Seal have been offered in China, with a standard range model having a 150 kilowatts rear electric motor, a 61.44 kilowatt-hour battery pack, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour acceleration of 7.5 seconds, and a maximum combined range of 550 kilometers. The battery capacity is reportedly 61.44 kilowatt-hours and 82.56 kilowatt-hours, but those numbers were not shown at the premiere. This will be in China's own optimistic rating that compares to the NEDC, meaning it is likely to drive around 380 to 385 kilometers in real-world conditions. The rear-wheel drive Model 3 offers 440 kilometers in real-world range with a 208 kilowatt motor and acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.1 seconds. The lengthy range version of the BYD Seal has the same 61.44 kilowatt-hours battery pack, a 230 kilowatts rear electric motor, and can go a maximum combined distance of 700 kilometers. Its mid-range acceleration is put at 5.9 seconds. By differences, the long-range Model 3 has an 82.5 kilowatt battery pack, dual motors with combined 366 kilowatt output, and a WLTP range of 602 kilometers, and acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.4 seconds. The highest grade 4-wheel drive variant of the BYD Seal has a maximum range of 650 kilometers, about 500 kilometers in real-world range, can sprint from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.8 seconds, and a combined front and rear motor power of 390 kilowatts, according to research. Giving some more explanations on the BYD specs, here's a list. Standard range rear-wheel drive Elite. Price post-subsidy is 212,800 Chinese yuan. That's about $31,795. CLTC range 550 kilometers or 342 miles. Battery capacity 61.44 kilowatt hours. Rear-wheel drive system output 150 kilowatts peak and 70 kilowatts continuous according to MIIT. DC fast charging 30 to 80% state of charge in 30 minutes at up to 110 kilowatts. Standard range rear-wheel drive premium. Price post-subsidy is 225,800 Chinese yuan. That's about $33,738. CLTC range is 550 kilometers or 342 miles. Battery capacity is 61.44 kilowatt hours. Rear-wheel drive system output is 150 kilowatts peak and 70 kilowatts continuous according to MIIT. DC fast charging 30 to 80% state of charge in 30 minutes at up to 110 kilowatts. Long-range rear-wheel drive. Price post-subsidy is 262,800 Chinese yuan. That's about $39,266. CLTC range is 700 kilometers or 435 miles. Battery capacity is 82.56 kilowatt hours. Rear-wheel drive system output 230 kilowatts peak and 70 kilowatts continuous according to MIIT. DC fast charging of 30 to 80% state of charge in 30 minutes at up to 150 kilowatts. Long-range all-wheel drive performance. Price post-subsidy is 289,800 Chinese yuan. That's about $43,300. CLTC range is 650 kilometers or 404 miles. Battery capacity is 82.56 kilowatt hours. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 62 miles per hour acceleration in 3.8 seconds. Rear-wheel drive system output is 390 kilowatts peak. According to MIIT, 75 per 160 kilowatts front asynchronous motor and permanent magnet. Synchronous rear motor is 70 per 150 kilowatts. DC fast charging is 30 to 80% state of charge in 30 minutes at up to 150 kilowatts. The common specs: length 4,800 millimeters, width 1,875 millimeters, height is 1,460 millimeters, and wheelbase is 2,920 millimeters. CX is 0.219. The Performance Model 3 delivers 547 kilometers WLTP range, which correlates to around 488 kilometers real-world range. It has an amalgamated power output of 377 kilowatts and can stretch out to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.3 seconds. The confined cost has not been communicated yet by EV Direct. The BYD Seal went on sale in China for 212,800 yuan. That is about $40,000 to $45,000 when converted. For the entry-level option and also the long range is going to be evaluated from 262,800 yuan. That is about $50,000 to $55,000 when converted. The range-topping performance version is priced from 289,800 yuan. That is about $60,000 to $61,100 when converted to US dollars. In size, the BYD Seal has a length of 4,800 millimeters, width of 1,875 millimeters, and height 1,460 millimeters. Its wheelbase is 2,920 millimeters. To differentiate, the China-made Tesla Model 3 has a reach of 4,694 millimeters, wideness of 1,850 millimeters, and height of 1,443 millimeters. Its wheelbase is 2,875 millimeters. Let me also mention that when it comes to looks, the BYD Seal is a smooth and sporty style sedan with stealthy qualities very similar to the Tesla Model 3. BYD Seal is BYD's first vehicle to use its ITAC or Intelligent Torque Adaptation Control technology. The system focuses on providing an exceptional traction than a typical steadiness control system that employs tire sensors to track speeding rates and brakes to balance when required. The torque distribution can be switched by ITAC in real time as required, conveying all or a portion of the torque to the tire with better traction at the same time, putting a stop to the activation of the ESP. BYD says it found out that ITAC-equipped vehicles can accelerate from 0 to 60 kilometers per hour 0.7 seconds rapidly when testing on snow. It was also mentioned that these vehicles need less correction when drifting. So about the delay, what do you feel about it? I feel with the numerous things they are trying to put in place, it will be worth the wait. Give your opinion in the comment section below, and thanks for watching. If you've not subscribed to our channel before, kindly click on the subscribe button. To be able to get notifications, you can turn on notifications. Like and share our videos with your friends too, and watch out for our next video.